heading to the hunt camp. It's in Bronson. We're gonna go put up a bucket feeder and another Reveal Tech cam. And we're gonna kind of use the bucket feeders to use as a scouting tool to see maybe some other spots some deer are coming in that we don't know about or don't have them on our other camera. We've currently got one feeder over there now. I've never hunted with feeders. This is my first year hunting with feeders, so it's kind of a new experience. It's my first year in an actual hunt camp too. I usually just hunted you know, public land and stuff like that, but so kind of excited to go out and see what we can get on the trail cam. All right guys, we're pulling back to the gate now, and it's already hot, big time. All right, we just got to the hunt camp. We got everything in a side-by-side, and so this is our little hunting area. We come in here, we sign in. It's always important to sign in. That way during hunting season, you know, if you don't come out of the woods or somebody's looking for you, everybody knows where everybody's at. Basically, it's just safety because, like I said, we're 3 miles away from Highway 27, which is the main road to get here. And so we're 3 miles back in here, and then we got over 3,000 acres to hunt here. Gathered here, and it was coming through here washing out, and one of the members actually had his spot's right here. One of the members had, he thinks it was about a 10-foot gator laying right here in the middle of the road, and so he was a big boy just laying there waiting to ambush. So if you're going to hang any kind of feeder or bucket feeder, I have the Reveal cam here. It's a great cam. This is the one that sends, it'll send you can check it with your phone. So it makes it easy, like, cause I live about an hour away. So it just makes it kind of more convenient to be able to just go on my phone, and I can go on this app here. The app is the Reveal app. And then here you can just kind of go into, and it'll show you all the pictures. I don't know if you can see it real good or not, but anytime there's a new picture, it'll show it to you, it'll send it to your phone. And then you can just check it that way. It's like $12 a month, but I figured driving an hour, I mean, you're gonna burn up gas money if you come over here, you know, twice a week or something like that and try to check your SD cards. So it's worth the money to me. Obviously some bug spray because the mosquitoes are terrible. I always bring some ratchet straps for just miscellaneous things, tree stands or whatever. But this is the bucket feeder that I was talking about. It's a Moultrie feeder, and when you first get it, you unscrew this bottom here. This is the actual feeder motor, and it's got just AA batteries. You put those in there, then you can set your time to what time of day it is, and then you can set your feed times. This thing's pretty cool. It'll go up to 4 different feed times if you want, so you can feed 4 different times. What I would recommend from a good friend of mine that's used these is you feed once a day with these things, because obviously it's only a 5-gallon bucket, 5 gallons of corn that you can put in these things, so you're going to run out of corn pretty quick if you're feeding 2 or 3 times a day. So I'm going to set it up for one time and just feed it at about 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning, Also, we got the corn to put in the feeder. This is a little air compressor, which is great just in case you get back here, because I'm about a 15-minute drive from here back to my truck. Obviously a cooler full of water. It's really hot today, so drinking a lot of water. To hang the bucket feeder, I just got one of the metal carabiner clips, and then I got some rope here. And what I'm gonna do is basically find some kind of tree that has a limb that's probably about 15-16 foot high. I'll throw the rope over that limb, lower it down, hook the bucket feeder to it. Then I can tie the rope off to the tree, and then I'll set the camera up over there too. And so when the feeder goes off, it's obviously bringing some deer in to the area. I'll be able to get pictures of them. Got some extra AA batteries just in case. Got DeWalt pole saw, battery operated, so I don't have to bring a bunch of gas and everything else and worry about it not starting. The purpose of the bucket feeder, like I said before, is it's a scouting tool. If you got a good heavy trail where you're seeing the deer cross, or there's signs of deer crossing, you can throw this thing up and it'll hold the deer in that area at least long enough where you can get them on camera. I only had to trim a couple little limbs, and I'm probably going to do that. I'm probably going to use the side-by-side. I'm going to pull it up under here and see if I can get on top of it and make it easier to throw that rope over and put the rope exactly where I want it. It's kind of hard to see, but it's that branch that's coming all the way out. It's about that thick, and I think that should be plenty to hold the weight of the bucket feeder. So. Basically, I'm just going to make a loop in the rope, find my knot, cinch it down, put my clip on there, carabiner clip. And I want to go in between these two branches, so. Perfect. Throw the other end of the rope down. And back. This out. Now, got that around the tree. Bring you in a little bit closer. Show you what I did. Pretty simple. Just found that limb right there, looped my rope over, brought it down to the carabiner, and now I'm just going to set up the feeder. Like I said, I took this off and went ahead and set everything while I was at the house, while it was nice and cool and I didn't have any mosquitoes around me. So, but that you're going to make sure that you do that before you put it on there and try to hang it. It just makes it a lot easier. And all you do, hear everything snap. Perfect. All right, so now you know that it's throwing corn out. So you go to your mode button, you hit it twice, and it'll give it like how many seconds the corn's gonna throw. And I only did 3 seconds on this. That way I don't waste a lot of corn because there's not a lot in there. But once it starts flashing, you hold the mode button down, and then it'll give you a countdown that it's about to throw corn, and then you get out of the way and let it throw its corn. And now it's good to go. All right, we got the reveal set up. I put it on this tree right here, which is pointing at the feeder. It's up there. To set this up, you have to go to the Reveal app, and then you'll come down here. When you first put it on the tree, you go to setup, and your phone has to connect to Wi-Fi. This sends out a Wi-Fi signal, so that's how it connects to your phone. And then once it connects to your phone, then you can hit test, and it'll take a test picture. And it'll, you know, that way you can be able to see exactly where your camera's positioned at. As you can see there, that was the test photo, and I put the GoPro basically almost underneath the feeder. So anything that comes underneath the feeder, I'll be able to see with this camera. Spot here too. Try not to get mud all over the GoPro. Simple. But this is God's country, so reminds me of Romans 12:12. Rejoice in hope, patient in affliction, and persistent in prayer. So that means whatever you're going through, man, just give it up to God. Let him have it. Lay it at his feet. He's in control. And just rejoice. Rejoice in that good hope, the hope of expectation of good. And that's what we get from Christ. So, but anyway, I'm gonna make my way back to the truck, guys. All right, guys, we made it back to camp. Side by side was overheating on me. I had to stop a few times. I don't know if it's the thermostat or what's going on with it, but we're done here. Hung the feeder, waiting for the cameras to start sending some pictures, hopefully. But that's it, man. Appreciate you guys for checking in.